Hello, everyone. Welcome in. How are you today? Hope you're having a good one. All right. Let me see. Oh, I can get rid of all of these. We don't need the pictures of the mugs anymore. Imagine. We can get rid of these. Boop. Perfect. All right. All right. I think we're good. Let's go ahead and move over here. Welcoming everybody. How are you today? We have Magical in first. Welcome in, Magical. How are you? Mossy, how are you feeling? Bear, how's it going? Emmers, good night. Thank you for being here. Yimit, hello. Also, I just realized something. Is Yimit Timmy backwards? Is that what Yimit is? Anyway, Moonlight, welcome in. Gigi, hello. Sassy, welcome in. And Kendi, hello. How are you? Is that what Yimit is? I have never considered what it means. And then I was like, wait a minute. This is a Voldemort moment. I feel like. Or maybe it's just Yimit. Nah, it can't be. Can't be. I'm doing all right. Magical, how are you? How's everybody? How have you been doing today? What have you done today? Boop. Let's get that up there, pinned. What have you all been up to today? Not all at once. Not all at once, but tell me how you're doing and what have you been up to today? I would like to hear people's days before we get into the game. Today we're playing a game called Looking for Fael. Which seems like a weird, surreal puzzle game. That looks and mystery kind of. Weird day. Mom hasn't been feeling good now. I'm just doing laundry with my laundry buddy. Nice. I'm sorry that it's been a weird day. I hope your mom feels better though. I spent the day going through some more mom's stuff. I found a script. Oh, for my glasses from 2002. I was so blind. That was pre LASIK, right? When did you get your LASIK surgery? Nothing much. Been home all day, and I'm good. Oh, that's fun. Okay, very good. Very good. I'm glad you did make it home after your bit yesterday. Or yeah, was that yesterday? Yeah, it was. Classwork, got an official gaming setup now. What? What do you mean gaming setup? And watch some more Taskmaster compilation videos. I have some favorite moments so far. This is how it begins Magical. Then you start thinking, or this is what happens. You watch Taskmaster compilations, and then you start to realize like, oh, I really like X comedian or X like person that's on this, like they seem really funny. Then you look up the series that they're on. And then you watch all of them. And then you're like, well, I might as well watch the rest, or I might as well watch another series, and then it just keeps going. Because is that what you did? Yeah, pretty much. It's like I saw a couple of clips. I don't know if I watched compilations, but I watched like like a specific task. Like they'll upload just like from an episode, like here's one full task. And so I would do that. And then I was like, oh, like, well, I already knew some of the comedians. And so I was like, well, this is making me laugh quite a bit. Maybe I'll watch, see if I can find the series for like whoever, like whatever series they were on. Because for those who don't know the way Taskmaster works, it's the same 5 comedians or contestants or whatever. They're on there for multiple episodes. So it's not like, I feel like a lot of American TV, it's like, you know, the contestants change every episode. They go for a whole series, which started off at like, I think the first series had like 6 episodes, then they went to 8, and now it's 10. So it's the same people for 10 episodes, and it's so great. Like, it's just so much fun. I just love Taskmaster. It's so good. You had LASIK in 2004. Nice. Okay, very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, so that was your pre-LASIK script. I see. I have my Steam Deck connected to a monitor with a keyboard, mouse, and controller. In the unlikely event I have friends I now have a place to play games. That sounds excellent. That's wonderful. We love a setup. There was something I was going to mention. Something about Steam, but I can't remember. I don't know. But anyway, that's how it begins. You watch a couple of like clip videos or like, you know, task. You know, this is the task, and then you see all the contestants compete in it. And then you start watching the whole series, and then you're like, wait, I'm hooked. There have been a couple of times where I've been like, there's no one really on this series that I am gelling with, and so then I just like don't watch that one. But for the most part, I've watched the majority of Taskmaster series. I say series because that's what they call them in the UK, for those that don't know. It's no wonder that the LASIK impressed me so much. Yeah, I bet. Did you have like really thick glasses? But anyway, I do recommend Taskmaster for people. I feel like it's not even like, oh, it's really just for like a specific type of humor. It's like, so it feels very universal. I think that's why it's doing so well. I've watched clips, but I don't know why. It just doesn't pull me in. Really? Maybe you just haven't found the right, like, comedian or series to reel you in. Because I feel like, for me, I definitely watched a lot of, like, because Bob Mortimer, I really liked. Who did it? Was there anyone else I liked before? I recognized, I can't remember her name. There was another comedian I recognized, and so I think I watched some of the clips that she was in. Oh, I also knew, what's his name? With the redhead. He's a redhead. I feel like he's one of the more famous ones, but... famous redhead comedian, British. Okay, they're none of them. Also, the first one is Noel Fielding. Is he a redhead originally? Noel Fielding I did watch, because I knew him from IT Crowd. I think he's considered a redhead, surely. Hold on. Taskmaster. Is he not? He's redhead adjacent. Maybe he's just pale. What's his name? It's showing a picture of him. James Acaster. Oh, I guess he's not a redhead. It feels like he should be, though. I can't speak for redheads as I'm not one. He feels like he should be a redhead. He was Series 7. He took the game very seriously, but he was also very funny. I had to have. Without them, I couldn't see anything 8 inches away or more. Yeesh, that's wild. I have glasses, but they're very. It's a very light prescription. So far, I like coconut bobsled. Get this camel through the smallest gap. Pie Wayne in the face and make an exotic sandwich. Very good. They're just so. There are some great ones. So many. What's funny is like people who've never seen Taskmaster would be very confused by that sentence probably. But yeah. What's great also like the Taskmaster episodes are all just up on YouTube for people. At least in the US. I don't know how it works elsewhere. But you can just watch the full episodes up on YouTube. They now upload them like the night of, like even of like a new series, they upload them the night of or the day after or something like that. So going from somewhere around 20 to 400 down to 2015 was wild. I bet that would be a huge difference. Dang. Yeah, I pretty much only need glasses if I'm driving or something. But I don't typically have to wear my glasses, but I don't know. I don't know if LASIK scares me. Have something about laser pointed at your eye is just like, I don't know. I don't know if I could do it. Pretty sure I had the worst eyesight in the family. It does sound pretty intense. I looked at a list of guests, and the only person I recognize that I like is Kumail and Richard. Richard hasn't technically been on it yet. He's on the upcoming season. But Kumail was just on it. He was in the last season. The scariest part, you would recognize Jason Mantzoukas. His series is very funny. The scariest part about the whole thing was the price. I don't know. I feel like a laser at eye is scary enough for me. And if it goes wrong, you go from struggling to see to no sight. True. Ugh. I don't know. There's something. I feel like I wouldn't be able to stay still. The clips I saw he was in. Okay. Oh, Richard? I don't think they've shown. Unless they did like a teaser video. But his series hasn't aired at all. Maybe it was another Taskmaster, or I'm sorry, another BBC show. Yeah, when I search for, I'm on YouTube and I search for Richard Ayoade Taskmaster. The only thing I see is Taskmaster season 22 cast revealed. That's it. Maybe I know that I recognize him from a clip from something. Okay, yeah. Because, he hasn't. Oh, you're talking about Jason. Yeah. Jason Mantzoukas. Yeah. Jason's series, excellent. That's a great one. He brings some American flair to the show for sure. But anyway. They gave you something to chill me out. Don't remember what it was. Then they numb the heck out of your eyes, and after that, they make the flap to use the laser. And after that, they make the flap to use the laser. You really can't see anything anyway. Okay. Interesting. I don't know. I'd be so anxious, I think. American flair, my favorite. He brings a destructive flair to it, but he's also so funny. But you can tell he's American. Like, even just by the way he like sits and like next to everyone, it's very like yeah, you can tell that he's very American. But Matthew Bainton and Stevie Martin were both on there as well, and I didn't know them before, but they were hilarious. It's a good series to watch, I would say. Very funny. There's some like really good moments. But also this last one with Kumail was also great. I didn't know anyone else. No, I didn't know anyone else on this series, but now I'm like, oh, I recognize a bunch of these people now, and they're great. So I don't know. Taskmasters is great. Everyone should watch it. Are the interesting outfits, costumes part of the show, or do the contestants just do that for fun? They do it for fun. Like the contestants choose their outfits. Some seasons are more like costumey than others. It really just depends. But I think part of it is like so that because I think what they do is I think it's also from like a technical perspective. They need them wearing the same outfit every episode because it's like they do a bunch of tasks and it's all over the course of what ends up being 10 episodes. Some tasks get filmed and then they don't get aired. Some of them like, you know, so what they end up doing is they pick and choose a bunch of tasks and they like mix them up. So if they were all wearing different outfits, you would be able to tell like, oh, this is from this day, this is from this other day, this is from this or whatever. So they have them all wearing whatever outfit they decide on, they wear every episode. So that way it's like consistent throughout as they like take a task and then they end up moving it. You know, they might pair it with other ones. Makes sense. Yeah. But yeah, so there's some series where everyone went like super all out. There's some where it's more like subdued. Just kind of depends. But each contestant gets to choose their outfit. So, and then they also like, I think they tend to provide like whatever outfit they choose. They usually have like multiples of in the case something gets dirty in the day or whatever. But you know what I find fascinating about the entire procedure? The laser likely removed about 1 human's hair thickness of tissue from the center of each cornea to transform your vision from modern myopia to 2015 or to that it removed like a human hair's thickness. That is wild. That's the thing. That's what makes me nervous. It's like removing part of your eye. I don't know. I just eyes are weird. I don't like thinking about my eyes too much, or I get weirded out by them. There's some that I don't notice that it's the same outfit, but some stand out. Like the guy always in the suit, the guy in the plaid bathrobe, the woman dressed as a superhero. Yeah. Some people will like Kumail didn't really dress up all that crazy. I think he was like in a t-shirt and jeans. Same with Jason Mantzoukas. Or was he in a t-shirt and jeans? Did he have like a jacket or something? No, I think he was. Maybe he was in like a button down and jeans or something. Anyway, so some of them are like pretty normal, but then some series they go fully all out. I loved, Katie. She wore a hard hat. Like her outfit was a construction outfit, sort of. Like high vis vest. Taskmaster. Katie Wicks. She's Welsh. Yeah, here we go. Her season was great. Also, was also great. Here's a picture of her outfit. And a lot of tasks she walked in with just like the helmet under, or the hard hat under her arm. But that task, this one, is from I believe the task was like, you have to serenade yourself or something like that. You have to like write a song and serenade yourself. And it was great. Such a great series. Katie Wicks. What's his name? He now does the Taskmaster podcast. Ed Gamble, Rose Matafeo. Here was their season. There's usually like a few people from each season, and I'm also like, I really don't like them very much. This was their season. There's Katie Wicks on the far left. Rose is on the far right. Ed Gamble is wearing the jean jacket. The two in the middle and to the left, I didn't really like them. Joe Brand and I can't remember his name. They were both very like not focused, I guess. It felt like, and I think some of it's part of their like brand and humor. But like Joe Brand, she's in the center. She just didn't like want to do a lot, and so like she just felt like a lot of tasks she either gave up on or was just like, I'm not gonna do that, and would just like do something else. It was just always very like, I just didn't like watching her do tasks. Emmy, welcome in. How are you? And then the guy to her left, he tried, but he seems very spacey. So like, it just felt like he didn't understand a lot of tasks, and so it was frustrating to watch him do tasks because it was just like, I need you to focus, or like, please, like, I need you. Why are you having such a hard time with this? But the other three, these two and Katie Wicks, they were all very into it. Ed Gamble in particular, he was like, he's very competitive, and so he like wanted to win. And then Rose is very funny. She ends up becoming the Taskmaster of Taskmaster Jr. Shortly after her series, and she was very funny as that. And Katie Wicks was great. She has a very like funny she like the way she delivers lines and jokes is very funny. I liked Katie a lot. There's a clip of them that I've shown before. I wonder if I still have it. Oh, I do. Hold on. To set up this clip.
Alex, you should tell.
To set up this clip, Alex Horn, who is the guy on the right, he's supposed to be the Taskmaster's assistant. For people who have not ever watched Taskmaster, here's the setup. Greg Davies is the Taskmaster. He watches the tasks with everyone else, but he then like gives points based on how he feels people did, and if they completed the task or whatever. Alex Horn is his assistant. He's like in all of the tasks. Like he actually administers the task. He is also the creator of the show and is the one who comes up with all the tasks along with like his team. But he sort of plays this character that's the taskmaster's assistant, who's like sort of bumbling, not very confident, just does everything the taskmaster says and whatever, even though like in reality everybody knows he's the one who actually puts the show together and whatever. But right before this, I think Greg was saying something to Alex very like condescendingly, that's part of their dynamic, and so it kind of looked like he was being bullied, and to me, Katie says something that I just find it, how she delivers this line just to be so funny. You'll see. Why are you telling me? I don't care. Anyway, great show. Highly recommend. That's a great season to watch, I would say overall. Ed Gamble gets a little intense. If you're someone who's like, I don't want to watch very competitive people, he gets a bit intense and a bit heated at times, but that kind of makes it fun sometimes. They're one of the compilation videos I just watched. It was the one they had to complete all 7 tasks. The puzzles, wheelbarrow, bowling pins. Yes, I remember that one. That one's intense. I remember. Yes, someone does it like perfectly, like does it in the exact order that they should have, pretty much. Was it Rose? I can't remember. But I think Ed struggles with that one, if I recall. What a great, again, highly recommend watching some Taskmaster. Side notes, Big Hops. You guys remember Big Hops? They're updating the game on Steam only to include multiplayer. Excuse me. To include multiplayer. So you can play Big Hops with up to 4 friends on Steam very soon. I believe that was in the 4 failures and 1 success video. But it could be wrong. I've watched a bunch now. Yeah. That's how it happens. Soon you'll need another hit. You'll be chasing a bigger hit, Magical, and you're gonna be like, I just gotta watch the whole show now. I just gotta watch the whole show. And that's actually that's a fun way to do it also, because again, you kind of get to see like all the different people, and sometimes you'll find a group that you're like, oh, I kind of want to see how the rest of them did. Like I want to see like how the series played out or whatever. Because a lot of the, so what they all do is they have filmed all of the tasks months before, and then they all come to the theater with an audience and they all watch it together for the first time. And the tasks have all been like put together and edited and all of that. And so they're all seeing it for the first time. And so a lot of their commentary is just very funny. I don't know. I love it. Which do I watch? The Expanse, Veronica Mars. Taskmaster is definitely more of like I feel like it feels very different than the other two. Like, I don't know. It feels yes. I would say Taskmaster can wait of all of those. Because there's not like a narrative. Or you could watch like The Expanse and then watch a series of, or watch a season of The Expanse, then watch a season of Taskmaster or something. Because there's only 10 episodes for well, at most. Some seasons are shorter, or series are shorter, but I don't know. Taskmaster's been fun to have on while working on classwork. There isn't a story that I have to be actively watching to understand. Yeah, it's a great. I've typically, like, when there's a new series going on, I'll put it up while I eat, because I can also, like, there are, like, perfect pauses in a full episode, because, like, they do the introduction and the prize task. There's a special prize task of each episode where each contestant has to bring in an item that falls under a specific category. Like, they might be like, the best thing, what was it? There was like, what is the best, sometimes it's very simple, like the best round thing. And that's the only prompt they're given. So then they can just bring whatever. But then they have to kind of, like, not defend it, but they have to say, like, they show it. They have to say why it's the best thing. And then at the end of everyone presenting theirs, Greg gives out points. So they do, like, the introduction, prize task, and then all of those items go to the winner of that episode. That's why it's called the prize task. And then they do it like a normal task. Then sometimes they do a group task and then another task and then like a in-person task at the very end. But so it's like perfect for, like, okay, I'm going to eat and watch a task and then I'll pause and then the next meal I'll keep watching or whatever. But is that where the stolen pants came in? Yes. Yes. That's exactly what it is. So yeah, so that's like, those are usually a fun bit, because it's also different. Like, the way it works is, I guess maybe after they're done filming, because again, it's like months until the actual, like, live show show in front of a, audience. Mozzie, thank you for the lurk. They tell the contestants what all of the prize tasks are at once, like right at the end of their filming session. So they have months to kind of, like, think about what they want to bring for each one. Some people definitely understand how to do the prize tasks better than others. So some people always bring terrible things. Some people do excellent. Some people, that's like where they get their points mostly. Like, it's just interesting. A TV show I put on while I worked was always Trailer Park Boys or one of the DCCW shows. Very nice. I could see that. I've actually never watched Trailer Park Boys. I honestly don't know what it is really. But I feel like the DC CW shows would be a good one to sort of, have as background. That'd make sense. That would make sense to me. I'm gonna spill my coffee. Let's see. Anything going on? Anything going on in the world of news, of gaming? It's basically watch these characters get up to no good and shenanigans. Fair. That's fair. That's kind of what I sort of in my head have been like, it seems like semi-reality show. I'm not sure if that's fully accurate, but I don't know. Let's see. It's filmed like a reality show. Okay, yeah. Let's see. there any other announcements or news or... Boop, 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 doop, boo. Apparently, The Odyssey is doing very well in the box office. Let's see. Anything? Not really seeing any news. Womp womp. All right. Let us. Okay. One, I have not even seen and double checked that this game starts. That's my bad. My bad, my bad. We were given a code for this game, by the way. Very excited to give it a shot. It looks weird and interesting. I think we should be able to play it today and tomorrow and finish it. But let's go ahead before we get into the game. Let's BRB and run ads. So stand up, stretch, grab a snack, grab a drink, everybody. We're gonna head into looking for Fael here in a second. So BRB.
Take this pause to rejuvenate. Stand, stretch, hydrate. We will be back in just a few moments.
And welcome in, everybody. Hope you had a nice little break. Again, we are here with Looking for Fael. We were given a code by the devs, so thank you, devs, for the code. Appreciate. I really don't know much about this besides like the trailer that I've seen, and it looks pretty weird and cool, so we'll give this a shot. Feeling stuck? Putting your observations and thoughts down on paper could prove quite helpful. Several game options can also reduce the game's difficulty. Check the settings menu to enable access to different types of hints. Let's go!
Hello, you have 2 new messages. Message received, Thursday, the 22nd of June 2023 at 13:58. End of message.
Weird.
Message received, Thursday, the 22nd of June 2023 at 20:57.
Hey, it's Fael. Listen, this is going to sound kind of strange, but, I think I got lost in the apartment. I don't know where I am. You think you could come help me? So, anyway, later.
And walks out. Free books. Lord of the Phasmids, The Mult, Phasms, The Bagpiper's Guide, Phasmida, The Phasm of the Opera, House of Faels, and Kittens. Kittens? Chittens. Never know how to say that. Oh, that's where the light's coming from. Fael. There's a key code. From building management, elevator out of service. Building management will meet within a month to assign the elevator repair work to a new contractor. In the meantime, we ask that you refrain from sending us any further communication regarding this issue and from further attempts to repair the elevator yourself. Right. Okay, right click is back. I need to remember that. Right click. Okay. June 22nd, 23rd was indeed a Thursday. I like that you checked that. Oh, I guess I mean, I could have probably looked to see what apartment number his was. Oh. I'm going to assume it's this one, but... Imagine somebody just doing that to your apartment. That probably would be very scary. Anonymous message. Dear neighbor, it is forbidden to install an electronic keypad on your mailbox. This constitutes damage to the common areas. Your landlord has been notified. Has a little buggo on his... This thing is missing keys. That's interesting. If you're going to mention a date, you better have looked at a calendar. Yeah, it is. That's fair. All right. There's quite a bit going on here. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year 2019. Just about 30, huh? Are you gonna start talking about the good old days and complaining about the youth like Hervé? I'm sad you couldn't be here. Mom said Mom made her green pea sambusiks again. I wonder where this takes place. And I don't know, because like I don't know what that is. And he opened the oysters without hurting himself, so you didn't miss much. I've got your presents with me. Should we try to meet up before next year? If not, I'll open them for you. Love ya, Sabri. let's follow. Well, what do we have here? Modified quote. Subject special offer. We have received your letter refusing our previous quote. Would a personal discount of 5% change your mind? Enclosed, please find a new quote. Return it to us as soon as possible if you'd like to take advantage of the discount. A modified quote. Not sure of what exactly. So, okay, this goes through here. It snakes around. It goes into this room. Which goes to this. Family recipe. Squeeze 6 lemons, mix lemon juice, mint leaves, and sugar. Leave it in the fridge all day. Add sparkling water, orange blossom, and ice. This is the sparkling lemonade we drank on our trip to Lebanon when you were 10. The one you begged for months after we got back. Maybe it'll bring back some memories. Okay, so this goes into the wall. Into here. Okay, and that goes through there. Leaf bug. He doesn't have a lot of stuff. He has a very big place, not a lot of like Fail 1999. Is that going to be like the code to the mailbox? He has a mech building thing. Let's see. Vandal-proof keypad made of composite material compliant with IP68 certification. Choose a code. The code to open the box must be between 0000 and 9999. It's recommended to choose a PIN code that you could easily remember, such as historical date or your date of birth. Oh. That's interesting. Oh, okay. Interesting, weird. And then that goes, and it loops back to that. Let's, no. Okay. Can't open that. Where's that? Is this in here? So, for some reason, it's popping up with his name here. And it does that no matter what numbers you punch in. Oh, wait, this box is gone. Is there like a... Isn't like an inventory or anything. I looked up Sambusik. It's a different regional name for samosas. Interesting. Or was it in here? Oh, it was in here. My bad. 1999. All right. Travel souvenir. Let's go backwards. Oh, right. It cuts through the wall. That's what I'm thinking. There. Interesting. Was there anything here? Happy New Year 2019. Not really sure where to begin, really. Feels like the box code. Oh, that's what that was. It's the most important thing. Let me check. Do any of these have things behind the doors? What are those things also? Let me look around. I have a code here. Maybe I need to mess with the one that's up top. I did think like maybe it's like 7-3 something. Like if it was then his name like upside down or something. But that I don't know. And this shape as well doesn't make as much sense. Maybe I'll go mess with the one that's in that room. There's something I need to figure out there. This just said it's forbidden. Because none of these are things I can look at. Nope. Maybe there's a box I've missed. Something I can interact with. Just check every room. $19.99. You can't move the items or anything once you're looking at them. Having that cable run all through the house like that seems a bit hazardous. Yeah, I'm interested in what's going on here. Because, yeah, this doesn't seem like real living space, you know? Like, okay, anything? Might have to see about a hint or something. We don't know how old this. We don't know how old Fael is. Because I was like, oh, maybe it's like 10 months. Or, I'm sorry, when you were 10, they went on a trip. But, like, we don't know how old. Or when we are. Really. Well, we might know. Maybe. Like, what year it is. Potentially. But. Oh, just about 30. Okay, wait. Just about 30, huh? Are you gonna start talking about the good old days? Okay, wait. So they're 29, and... But does it mean... Okay, is it 2018 or is it 29? I guess... We don't know what day it is. Maybe... Is it already 2019? This card looks a little old. So, it could be... Well, it would be 1999 is that trip. I'm gonna do... Oops. Do a couple things. Also, I don't think there's a run, which makes me sad. $1998, $1999. No, okay. I guess if they're maybe their birth year could be are they born in 89 then? Ah. Does that oh. Oh my goodness, we made progress. Game leaf. Plug the game leaf into the docks and find a way to update the console's firmware. F. Oh my goodness. Game leaf collected. We're making progress, making progress. Where do we start, though? Oh, okay, not this one. Wait. Oh. I guess I only use... Oh, I see. Okay. Interesting. Complete a lateral thinking with wither technology. Oh. Okay, okay, okay. Oh. Oh. Interesting, interesting. If I do this... through the wall. I wonder what we're doing exactly. Why is this... What are these things? Okay, okay. Yeah, we are turning it into pretty colors, but for what reason? What is this actually doing? Okay, so this one needs to go here. If we do this, what's gonna happen? Okay. Do we need you first? Oops. Okay. And now this one. Open up passage to other dimensions. Oh. Phasm, part 1. Oh. Okay. Update the firmware is what it said, right?
Hello? Anyone an apartment? Weird, huh? Morpheus? Phasm? Then welcome. I'm in the office. My roommate is on his way. I hope be patient. We'll see each other soon.
Okay. Oh. Oh. That tree just did something weird. Okay. It's just clouds outside now. Oh. Phasmid? Hello. The Insulindian Phasmid? Good callback, yeah. Okay. There you have that. This is similar to like what it was before, but not really. Like it's the same layout. Okay. I wonder if I can... well, there's a bunch of them. Hey, Rutten, how's it going? Ooh. Oh. Battery collected. Did I want to do that? This is no longer on. How's the game so far? It's going pretty good. Going pretty good. We're not too far into it. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Not a very hand-holdy puzzle game, which sometimes I do okay with, sometimes I do terrible with, so we'll see how it all goes. That's not on yet. Oh, battery. .1 unlocked. Nice. So that goes to... is it this one? Yeah. Okay, now we have like color, like certain ones have to be in certain spaces. Now, it seems to be mirrored in order. Hold on. These two could go here, but then we have this thing. I wonder if that's something we... Maybe that's something we learn. Because, like... Oh! Oh! Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay, that's gonna make it. A certain mermaid mask and I'm obsessed. Definitely worth the wait. I'm so glad. Had you played Tangle Tower before? Interesting. Hold on. This is gonna say 1.2. Okay, so now I need to figure out. Yes, I played all of them. Okay, excellent. Very cool. Yeah, I love them. But yeah, Mermaid Mask, so good. Can I? No, okay. Oh. Oh, okay. We have shapes. Interesting. Oh. Just trying to see like which ones could like line up potentially. And that why is this one paused? Is it because of where I paused? One in here also. Okay, this is it is, but it looks like I'm controlling top right. Yeah, so unless it's always just 3 that I'm... Yeah, okay. These puzzles are scratching an itch for me. I might have to lurk and buy this. Fair, fair. It's also like... that looks like... Maybe I need to... Okay, hold on. If this one is 1, this one we put as 3. There we go. That looks like it should all line up. Except sometimes it's not. Rowboat, welcome in. How's it going? What happens if I just press play now instead of pause? Well, it's going to keep changing its shape, which we don't want. But how do I get you to, like, always display the one that I want you to display? How are you? I'm doing pretty good. We've just started this kind of like odd puzzle game. And it's very not handholdy. This one they all change. Is there a way I can change? What's over here? Oh. Oh. Okay. I knew there was something behind, but I was like, oh, maybe we figured this out, like figured the things out, and then we, maybe the thing will lift up. Okay. But no. But so a friend of ours has said that they're stuck in their apartment, or got lost in their apartment, and they need our help. And we have this little Game Boy thing that lets us solve puzzles, but it's like opening up portals or something.
I didn't take any notes. Nothing about my references nor my methods. nothing at all. I'm no researcher. I jumped straight into testing with my old optical equipment, my old computer. I wanted to try things right away. I tinkered and built a transmitter, something pretty safe to begin with. And I saw. You understand? Now, I didn't get a result on the screen. I actually saw with my own eyes. But it's not enough. It's practically nothing. It's impossible to draw anything from it. I have to augment the wave frequency and the field of influence. I need to order more parts. A lot of parts. And the budget. I'll have to sell my collections.
He's doing stuff. He's doing stuff that I feel like maybe end up being bad, but we'll see. We'll see. Lorelai! I just gifted 3 people Detective Grimoire through Mermaid Mask. Oh, lovely. That's so fun. I love how, how there's so many people who really enjoy those games. It makes me happy to see a game that is very well done, loved by so many people. Mermaid Mask, fantastic. So yeah, that's so cool. I love that. They seem to be doing really well on every social media platform that I follow them on. There's a lot of fan art that I'm seeing on Instagram and on Blue Sky. So it's pretty neat. That makes me happy to see that they're doing so well. They do their thing really well. It was only a matter of time before they were noticed. Yeah. I feel like Tangle Tower was definitely something that was received well, but I feel like I would still mention it to people and people would be like, oh, I never heard of it. But for some reason, Mermaid Mask has seemed to really pop off, which is excellent, in my opinion. Because I want more Grimoire. I know they have said that they're going to take a break from Grimoire for a bit. Granted, they did do that between Tangle Tower and Mermaid Mask. But I really hope they make more. And I'm sure it's difficult to come up with mystery storylines and stuff. And they obviously put so much work into their characters and stuff. So makes sense. If I pause here, where there's a room. Exit. Okay. So we've learned okay, I think this needs to be this and needs to come from here, but it needs to hit something else first. Or something. This one will probably be here, but what's going on here? Well, okay, hold on. If we do this, and we do... What happens if I do this? We don't want that. Oh, if it goes from... here? What's gonna happen? It gets stuck there. Okay. Now, this one falls down. No. This one goes from here. Or maybe that was wrong. Because now it's blocking that. What happens if this... Okay. Why doesn't this, like... The other ones, the shape would separate. I adored the characters. Everyone is unique. Yes. And that's what I love about it. Like, even the way each character is written is very unique. I loved, like, Symmetry's very, like, poetic talking in this one. But I love that Dirk sounded like Paul Rudd, basically. They all just have very, like, unique, maybe it needs to go from, like, oop. Why isn't it turned? Oh, because I sent the wrong one. That's why. Oops. No. Maybe... What's happening here? If I do this, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Oh wait, what? Why does it stop there? Why does it do that? I do not understand. Maybe it just stops if it's one of them is in the correct position or something? I'm not sure. Okay, so now we have... That one is still on. So we have a dark room of someone taking photos of those buggos. Where was... we haven't been in here. Class project. Phasmids are pets that are insects. They look like leaves or sticks. They use their appearance to hide from predators like owls and other birds, lizards, or ants by pretending to be a part of the tree. As for whether they do this on purpose, no one knows. When predators attack, phasmids stay still. Even a human being wouldn't be able to tell the difference between the phasmid and a leaf, twig, piece of bark, or thorn, no matter how long they looked at it. If a phasmid gets eaten, a bird can poop out the egg. Sorry if that's gross, which can still hatch. Huh, that's interesting. Phasmids can reproduce normally or all by themselves. What I mean is that they're all female when there is no male around. For some species, there aren't any males at all. They've all completely disappeared from the face of the earth. Anything... Writing exercise. Write a poem in the style of, yep. Wake up, grow, gush, give, free, fly, fall, sprout, be reborn, grow tall, grow big, grow strong, take in the sun, start over, get fed up, move branches, drink, walk, eat, look for others, chirp, stop, give up, remake the leaf, be, you didn't understand the poem. Interesting, interesting. So... This technically works, I think. Johnzo, welcome in. How are you? But maybe I need to make a certain... I feel like I need to get this right and then I push the red button. That's like, I think, my goal. I'm so sad. Muy triste. I finished all the Expanse and I need more. No! I know. I feel the same way. I feel the same. Now you know why I'm so excited about, like, Osiris Reborn. I'm just like, but I get to be in the world again. You know? I get to be in the world, so it's like I never stopped. So, okay, I believe... What's happening? Here's the thing, I really don't know... So I need to get the right shape. Let's see... So that's changing this one. That does also work, technically. Like, am I trying to get the layout of the apartment that we first walked into? Or, like, what it looks like right now? That would be difficult to know. Totally, I'm even more stoked for the game. You see, yes, that's what I wanted. This is what I wanted, Jonzo. My plan is working. Thing is, I don't know what's, like, correct. I feel like this isn't really clear. Well executed, sir. Yes. Yes, my plan. My plan. Love it. But yeah, that's so good. I'm glad you really enjoyed it. Jonzo, now you have to move on to Veronica Mars. It's time for you to move into Veronica Mars now. That's your next goal. Thing is I don't know. I don't know. I know what I'm supposed to do. But I don't know which one is like... Like, we can see what's changing here. This probably is one of the ones that they're like, you should draw out a thing. I really don't want to draw out a thing, is the problem right now. Main problem, I'm lazy. They didn't account that I would be lazy, you know? It's on my list. My wife wants to watch Buffy first. Fair. I'm still trying to get her to finish The Boys with me. But honestly, though, Buffy is excellent. So, you can't go wrong with it. Drawing out a thing should be up your alley. But it's like, it's not like structural things. That's boring. Not like building layouts. That's boring stuff. That could be the movie theater. Like, that's a big room. But, and that's the security. That's where I am. Then we have a hallway. Let's see. Hallway, there should be a thing on the left. This one's closed though. So maybe we figure out which one has a door open here. This is... We have to find the one with the pink flower. Oh, it's this one. Gosh, that looks right to me. Right, because there's a room. Okay. And then... That kind of looks... Well, is that right? Kind of looks right to me, to be honest. It goes back. The music is very ominous, by the way. Maybe... Let's look at... Did we... Is this room? No. The one with the green leaf and the stick bug. Where are you? Green leaf, stick bug. Is this one? Hard to see this one. I think this is the one I'm looking at. That's nothing. Okay. Maybe one of them's not quite right. Maybe because this one has... Maybe I need to find one that shows this hallway. How does this loop around? See. Oh, is it that? Because there's... It is kind of like this, isn't it? Because it's... What controls top left? This one. Let me see, what options do we have? That kind of... Hold on. This is tough. This one... difficile. 'Cause I feel like I don't quite know. See, that looks right, as close as possible. I mean, unless they include, like, this is... Doesn't show, like, the hallway. I guess they can't really show the looping around very well, maybe. What does this look like? I'm on the chairs. No, that's not right. That's not right. I feel like that's what they want. I could be wrong. No. Let's... Is there one that's just flat? That is what I mean. Let's do that. I feel like this one is correct. There are no other rooms. It like cuts that way. Then we have a hallway. There's a door to the left. Front door on the right. I mean, yeah, it looks all right to me. Let me just... Wait, what just changed there? It's a bigger room. I do think that was maybe... We did it! We opened up that door. Oh my goodness. Music's getting... GG, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Leaf Fael backwards? Is that what's happening? This is not the one. What's, was it this? Okay. This could drop just like that. Yay! Oh, that's kind of like leaf shaped, I've just realized also. Oh.
The existence of infrared and ultraviolet light spectra supposes the existence of colors we cannot see, but that other animals can see. My question is thus, do said animals live in the same world as us? Does our human perception combine us in some way? This question then leads to another. Is it possible that other worlds exist?
Interesting, interesting. Do you think opening a portal and getting lost in your apartment counts as an excused absence from work? I would hope so, but you know that they don't. They won't allow that. You know they won't allow that. They're gonna say, we need you to come in on Friday. Looks like for like a battery. We had a battery. Do I need to go get said battery? Where did we... Well... I was in that other place. Right? Also, just realized right click makes me move forward. Weird. I guess you could play this just with a mouse? Maybe? Oh. Hmm. Where did that... Hold on. Where did I put that one battery? This is if I had 3. That's how we... Oh. Give. Okay, that opened a door. What does this do? Okay. Right. Oh, we have this thing now. Interesting. Okay, hold on. We saw... this thing here. Line T. Line T. Line T. Oh, that changed. If I go back to this now, it's no longer a glitching plant. Battery? Battery. Where was the other one? We saw another one. Ah, this thing. This is gonna be line TL. Line TL. I will repeat to myself. Line TL. Oh. Interesting. interesting. I don't really know how these lines work, is what I'm realizing. Nope, okay. The shapes, like, their properties definitely confuse me a bit. Okay, so we've gotten one of those lit up. In a way, you know, this kind of reminds me of The Witness in like a weird way. Like, I think it's because like you're unlocking different things and doing stuff, but you're solving it with these like oddly specific puzzles, I guess, that are all like, in this case it's Tetris, and the other one it's just like the squares and shapes and whatever. There's something about it that is Witness-y to me. So why doesn't that stop there? It's because there's like this, maybe that's why. It's what happens here. Why doesn't it stop there? Okay. And now... Okay. Alright. We have that one now. This does not open. There's a post-it inside, though. Why you know open? Yeah, there were definitely puzzles in The Witness that I solved in the early stages, but didn't fully understand the rules of them, and became very challenging once it progressed. Yeah. Even, I don't know, even like just seeing like, because there were so many things, there was like, well, you solve this puzzle, and then there's like a electric cable or something that then goes to another thing, and then like, or like multiple ones going to one. So it kind of reminds me of that a bit. Doesn't this open? Is it related to like one of the other places I've been? Did I not? Like, did I leave one of those doors closed? This doesn't rotate. This one doesn't rotate. It's only this one. We have to run ads, so let's go ahead, run ads, BRB. We'll continue. So, stand up, stretch, grab snack, grab a drink, everybody. BRB!
Take this pause to rejuvenate. Stand, stretch, hydrate. We will be back in just a few moments.
Hello. Welcome back. All right. Okay. So, where is... This is this version of... Oh! This door is closed, isn't it? But this one's open, so why is... Maybe it needs to be like... Maybe there's something reversed. Or something. No. Maybe that's a clue. Because this one does not have a tube. So maybe this isn't like the door I'm actually... So once I get... What is this? Oh, also, this is the shape of that we were like. Okay. If I... The thing is, I feel like I need to... The shapes obviously mean something. This is the same one. So, like, if I do... That's locked. Oh, wait a minute. This is new. This looks like the door. Strange poem. Soul silt, lots o loot. Tool sits, zist, loy, slot lottie, lost, zoo lit solo, sois ilot, os jolly. It is a strange poem. Okay. Okay, now I wonder if that room's going to be open on the... in the other place.
The prismatic consciousness polarizer, or a piconoscope, generates an electromagnetic field of waves that I've decided to call prismatics. They act on consciousness and perceptions. They call forth phasms, hallucinations impossible to distinguish from reality. And fortunately so. It lets you see things that are real, physical, things that you can touch, things that, until now, were hidden to us. Cameras can't record it, and you can't see everything all at once. It's like white light passed through a prism. You see the colors one by one, or not at all. I haven't nailed down all the settings yet. I wonder if the influence between the polarizer and the brain are reciprocal.
About the Oneros. In Metamorphosis The Oneros are the children of Hypnos. Among them is Phobeter, Animalistic Fear, Phantasos, the one who occupies inanimate objects in order to give them the illusion of life, and Morpheus, the one who gives form to dreams. Together, the Oneros can reshape the world, and the dreamlike cocoon that is woven during our sleep can become so believable that we forget the reality of waking. But we can fight against forgetting by training in lucid dreaming. To achieve this, you have to find your way through a torturous maze in which you must first become aware of your free will. By dint of experimentation, we can come to understand the plasticity of the world and its synesthetic logic. The human then walks among the Oneros. Imagination as the only limit. Isn't that, after all, the history of evolution? Beware, however, if the Oneros realize that you have broken your chains, it is impossible to predict the reaction. Interesting, interesting. It's starting to sound a little too preoccupied with whether or not you could. You didn't stop to think. Yeah, I do kind of get that as well. F is a line. S is D. H, F, L, S, L, F, H, S. High, low. I feel like I'm gonna screenshot. Oh, flat, sharp, high, low. Look at us go. All right, hold on. What's this? What's gonna happen? Do we need all three? Okay. What's this? Mail 1. From me to me. Meaning behind stridulations. Due to the stridulation method used by phasmids, the sound emission is always associated with a spectacular gestural display. Some have attributed a defensive purpose to these maneuvers, much like how the calico butterfly imitates the eyes of an owl by revealing its ocelli. Following observations in captivity, it is preferable to adopt the hypothesis that this is a substitutional activity, a bout of nervous activity, such as fear that can't be useful, released by appropriate effectors, would then be diverted to the stridulation apparatus, which acts as an outlet in any hypothesis. Therefore, every cry of the phasmid is a cry of distress. Right. It all makes sense to me. Me, none. Looking for missing battery in another apartment for tetroscopes and antennas. The shrill sound I recorded seems almost too logical. Is this because of Morpheus's very nature, or a result of the way I've been translating his reactions to stimuli? Basic concepts related to survival, such as day, HSHF, or night, HFHS, are very similar. Low frequencies are mainly related to the earth, and sounds resembling sawtooth waves as to activities by using the secondary system. By using a secondary system like astronomical symbols, I could memorize them more easily. The sun for day, the moon for night. Is that what this is? Let's come back. The door is open now. These are getting more complicated. So why didn't that... I guess all the previous ones have stopped because there was like a... If I do this, what happens? Okay. I think if we do... Oh, okay, right. Right. So it has to go there. Or... Okay... Nice-oo. Okay. We have... Oh, the door's open. Just do this. I don't know why. We might have to come back in, but... Did you? Thank you. Okay. Yes. This was... Line... T... L? Wait, maybe it was... Oh! Well... Line... T... And then it could have also actually been... Ah! Okay. Is it this one? Okay. Line T7. That'll help me. Line T7. Whoever I am, I walk very slowly. Upgrade. Thank you, IB. Appreciate. Okay, so now this can open? No, I didn't order a new mug. That might not be a right away sort of thing. All right. Perhaps. Hold on. What was? Yeah. Oh, it's downloading. I see what's happening. I see. I'm gonna forget what that is, but filled in circle half. Is that gonna be which do you think is the moon? Okay, filled in half dot. But no, I haven't bought a new mug yet. Maybe one day. So that's one. No, I'm sorry. That's three, actually. Actually, that's three. Wait. Two is like this. Nope. What was it? Okay, line on the other side. And then one. So what did we say? High frequency. Well, let's see. High S, high F. is... So if it's a... Besides, you're talking about some of the fun mugs you have. That could be a neat little Patreon video showing them off. The octopus one sounds pretty cool. Yeah, maybe that'd be a good idea. I could do that. That wouldn't be too difficult. High F. High S. The full moon for night. I'm a mug hoarder addict myself. Oh, that's, yeah, we were talking about it yesterday. I am as well. Most of my mugs are not very exciting, but I do have a few I could show off. We used to, in my old Discord, because we eventually changed it, we had a mugs channel that everyone could post pictures of their mugs. I love seeing others' mugs. They almost all have a fun story behind them. I feel like mine do not, but that is fun when people do. Mine have always just been like, oh, I like that, I'll buy it. You know, that sort of thing. I don't know if many of mine really have stories, unfortunately. Because most of them are... I think only one of them really has been given to me, so... and it was just like... They knew I liked mugs, and they were getting rid of mugs. And they said, do you want one? And I said, sure. So I don't know. But I do like... it'd be more of just like a, here are my mugs, sort of, you know, sort of thing. Okay, so... This is HSHF. This is LFLS. I need to figure out what... Is it either going to be like low? It's going to be like one of these, I guess. Any other clue in here? Using a secondary system like astronomical symbols, I could, yeah. Low frequencies are mainly related to the Earth and sounds resembling sawtooth waves to activities. The thing is, I don't know what they want. I don't know what means moon. Maybe it's one of these, maybe? High frequency. Let's do that. The best mugs are free mugs. I do kind of agree with that. I got rid of a ton of mugs when I moved last year. It's the most common gift I get as a teacher, that and Starbucks gift cards, and I never go to Starbucks. That is fair. Yeah, I could admit mugs are like an easy gift, you know. A lot of times. So I could see that being the case. Open? Okay. Let's try the opposite of that first one. Or we could at least try that. So many of them are being used as pen holders. Yeah. They're great because you can either drink out of them, they can be containers for things, decorative. Yeah, that'd be a fun little video. Let's try this. I assume this will also turn and unlock. Again, I'm looking, yeah. Okay, maybe the jaggeds are in the wrong place. I'm sure there's a way to figure this out logically. I don't know. I just don't know if I just don't know what's supposed to be moon. Let me in. Slowly walks. Right? I don't think we've done that one. I wish it would also... one thing this game does not do that I wish it would is... which I understand probably why they don't, but I wish they would tell you sometimes if you're getting some of the things right. Like if you know, number 2 and 3 are correct, if it would like give you something. So that's not right either. Okay. Maybe it's... Nothing behind? Oh, okay. Just waiting for the solution to be behind the door in one of these. Like maybe it's... So we have FS, flat sharp. That's the last one. This is the one in the middle. Right. Yeah. I think it's just this one that I can't figure out. High frequency, hold on. Okay, wait. High flat. Oh, maybe it's, okay, wait. We try this? Is this any of them? Let's try that. Slowly. I'm holding shift. Just because I want my character to run. Shift has never been run. There is no run. Now does this work? Yay! Hello?
Hello, Morpheus. I know you can hear me, but I don't know if what I say will make any sense to you. With dogs, cats, birds, we can sometimes understand one another, but you're different. We do have common interests, true. Eating, sleeping. Would further study of your physiognomy allow me to imagine ways to communicate with you? To know how you view the world?
Is he talking to his plant friend? His leaf bug? Oh, okay, I need those batteries. Are they in the... Where did I put those batteries? Here? Somewhere? Before I forget, that's just Z. Good. Battery. Okay. Okay. I feel like this is not right. Actually, wait. Come back. That's not what I meant to do. Is there... Hold on. I was like, is there a way I can get this? Hold on. To fall through here. So that it's like partially jutting out, I guess, yeah. Maybe, hold on. Oops. Okay. That's not gonna help me. I was trying to think of like, oh, if it's like I guess if it was one square here, it could attach to that one, perhaps. But maybe I'm doing these in the wrong order. And so now... Okay. Oh, there we go. I had the idea. Door open. Oh. Take a metaphorical elevator.
I messed up. The prismatic wave doesn't show a rainbow. It shows a kaleidoscope. A play of mirrors. That lets us see the world. Between worlds. A kaleidoscope. What a horrific revelation. I'm totally lost.
was a long elevator for it being so metaphorical. Oh. Oh. Who knew you could just take a metaphorical elevator to Alaska? This guy's very pretty. Interesting. Yeah, it's very watercolory almost. Okay. There's a door over there. Oh, there's a door over there. Let's go look at the telescope. I saw how many dots and stuff that I needed. Let's go take a look at this. Let's take a look at this thing. Aww. Can I not? Okay. Okay. 2.9. We're at 1.3. Let's go take a look at this one. It's a major update. Okay, this one looks like it's tied to the telescope then. Okay, well, I can't escape my fate. Okay, this one has a special symbol, so that's where that needs to be. Maybe this one isn't as difficult as I thought, but it just looks so difficult. Huh. I think I've done something wrong. Oh, nope. I did do something wrong, I think. Oh, unless I do that, but still, we're missing that one. Oh, that's an extra. Okay, hold on. Okay, that was a bad idea. what if... There we go. That's very... I never know how these, like... Oh, look, it looks like a key. Okay. Can't look around. Part 2 prism. Oh, that's weird. Optional puzzle, continue? This is tough. This is a fun little song, though. If I do this... I don't think it's right. Let's put that back. One, two, three, four. What does this look like? It doesn't fall. Is that fine? What happens here? Can't do that. Definitely don't want that. Can't do that. Okay. Okay. How do we get you? That's tough. It is nice that there's an undo button. I do really like that. I've been thinking about that. I do, that it's a very good feature. I'm glad that was... The only ones that can go into this spot here are either this one or that one. This gets both of them. Maybe I need to do... Actually, wait. What would it look like? It just falls. I don't know. Does this count as it's either? We've never seen this shape before. Or is it nothing? I guess... Hold on. Hold on. When it's correct, does it do a check mark or something? It does. Okay. So it doesn't count. Alright. That just slots in perfectly, and it gets this one. It makes me feel like that is the right placement. But... what happens here? That just falls down. No, that won't. Okay. Well, that's optional. We don't have to do that one. We can come back to that. It's tough. It's a toughie. Let's focus. That does something. We haven't actually looked around. Super list. To me, Outstanding Inventions of Tomorrow. The final deadline for our Outstanding Invention of Tomorrow competition is today, October 31st. So is this why they're doing this? Get a 10,000 cash grant. October 31st. Hello, excuse me for bothering you. This is a very serious message because I need your help. I am a foreign prince and imprisoned in my country for political reasons. The country Fesmida won't let me leave unless I pay a deposit of #1 bills. Okay. May the great celestial Phasmid welcome you in his dazzling radiance. Unemployment office. Pre-removal warning due to absence from follow-up meeting. Sir or madam, a letter postmarked September 14th, 2022 notified you of a meeting that was to take place on September 22, 2022. You were not present, nor did you inform us of your unavailability. We remind you that this appointment was mandatory. Okay. So in need of money. We have this thing. Oh boy. Waiting for stimulus code. Okay, so that has to do with the constellation. Okay. So I'll send Instagram and now want to know your answer. Would you rather have a pocket-sized dragon that only makes toast or a tiny unicorn that only gives bad advice? Probably a dragon, because who wouldn't love toast? You know? Who wouldn't love toast? 2. Optional puzzle. You know? I do love bread. So. Anything? Nope. Oh.
Hello? If anyone's hearing this message, I'm lost in my own apartment. Weird, huh? I wanted to establish a line of communication with Morpheus, my pet Phasm. A little help would be more than welcome. I'm sorry. I didn't write it all down, but you should be able to find some of my plans in the office. My roommate is on his way. He's coming to find me. I hope he'll figure out how to use the pheromonizer. Gotta be patient. We'll see each other soon.
Okay. I guess I'm roommate. No? So we have a phone number. If anyone told us about... So we have all of these things. Also, we're about to have to run ads. Right. How does this work exactly? So what's up with this? It's a different room. Yeah, technically. No, it isn't. I just, for some reason... I feel like this is going to be like we're going to be able to change the individual rooms. For some reason, it's only taking this one. Okay. We'll go back there. Let's go ahead and run ads. And we'll probably only go for another like 20, 30 minutes or something like that. But say no stretch, grab a snack, grab a drink, everybody, and we'll BRB.
This is your time, Jetpack Gang. Stand up, move around, grab a snack, hydrate. The stream will resume in just a few minutes. Jet.
Hi Raiders, I'm Jet, your fourth favorite streamer. Yeah, fourth. You know, the guy you end up with when your favorites are offline and you misclicked my channel. Before we dive in, snapsicles, this is a family-friendly stream. Please keep your chats cozy and clean or my mods will be on you like a pack of wild pumas. Looking for a triple threat? Gaming, chatting, and looks? Well, let me tell you why I'm called Triple Jet. When it comes to gaming, we dive into puzzles, indie games, RPGs, and mysteries. But the biggest mystery of all will be why you're still watching. Like to chat? Well, we get so derailed it's like we're a train to nowhere and I'm your conductor. Choo choo. And when it comes to looks, I am like the solar eclipse, best not to look at. Now, if you want a good streamer, follow the creators I just linked in chat. They will obliterate my stream like a snap from Thanos. Mr. Bezos, I don't feel so good. But if you like the wonderfully wrecked vibe of a beat-up pinata, then you're in the right place. The candy's mostly gone, but we can still keep it sweet. So drop a follow and we'll make this siesta fiesta the absolute besta. Got a jet. And welcome in. Also, sorry I was muted when I moved for... but Emmett, thank you very much for the raid. That's basically what you missed me saying. How was your stream? How many takes was this? I don't remember. I did do it in sections, though. I, like, memorized a few lines and then did it in sections. M1M3 Rando was brutal. By the way, were you playing League Classic the other day? Like 500? It really wasn't that bad. It really wasn't that bad. Good production, I'll admit. Way more commitment than Emmett. Oh my goodness, he just yells at us. Unbelievable. No, just normal League. Haven't tried it yet. I see. Unbelievable. For those that don't know, from my community, Emmett is Emmers's brother. For those who've never put that together. But hello, welcome in everybody. I hope you're having a good day. How was you were playing Super Metroid? How was it? How did it go? I eventually put that together. We do, Emmers here does use a lot of Emmett's emotes, and it's so good. All of your emotes are just so good. Donk, it's one of my favorites. I also saw the art of you as Draven. Incredible. Just searching for like one item for 2 hours. Yeesh, that does sound rough. That is a level of commitment that would be tough. Get some food. I hope you get some cool fruits or something else. Everybody else, welcome in. One, I know what it's like after a stream, after you've been watching or after you've been actually streaming yourself. So if you need to lounge lurk, grab a snack, grab a drink, etc., please go do that. Make sure you all do your post-stream care. We will be here for a little bit longer. We're currently playing a new indie game, puzzle game, called Looking For Fael. And it's weird. It's very confusing. But basically, our roommate has gone missing. And was working with some kind of experiment nonsense having to do with his little phasmid, which is like a little leaf bug guy. And we... Oh. We have a special little Game Boy thingy that... Hold on. Okay, that was that. What is... the one that takes us to... Oh. We can no longer go into that room. It's all destroyed. What's going on? Oh. Okay. Interesting. Just checking in because Mossy said you had a huge raid. Have a wonderful rest of the evening. Lyra, I hope you have a good one. Thank you for popping in. Always good to see you. So what is happening when I push these buttons? They look like they are mirrored with B. But one's vertical, one's horizontal. So we're gonna have to figure out which screens need what. I assume this is our friend. He looks like Percy Durrell. It's the glasses. For sure. Also, this doesn't seem to be changing things. Oh. Okay. 4 screens. Oh. Optional puzzle. Not necessary. Let's not do that. Anything else hiding? So we've been in a similar place, but everything is now wrecked. What does this do? Why can I move this? Do I need to pause this? Does not seem... okay. Is that projecting on this wall? Or, no, it's this. But what if you get something good for the optional puzzles? I'm sure you get an achievement. But they have been tough. I couldn't get that first one. Now, okay. Well, some things are weird. That poster was on that wall before. This has a triangle. Okay. Are there other shapes in the other rooms? That needs to be powered. Okay. Let's check behind every door, because why not? Maybe those cameras will eventually not be static? Okay. Oh. Oh. Flourishing flower. Oh, Fael. Aeronaut adrift, elytra encased, leaf-like ledger. What if we do F, A, E, L? Ooh. What is going on in this place? It's cool. It has the phasmids in it. One. Optional puzzle. No, thank you. Okay, we need a battery thing. Our batteries are... Where did we put our batteries? Pea cereal. Wasn't it? Oh, well, there's a battery here. Oh, what's this? Things to do before 40. Get my driver's license. Make my own retro game. X. Go to Japan. Buy a house. Find love. Talk to Morpheus. Morpheus is his bug. Morpheus might be his love. A door has opened. What did that look like? Oh, wait. Has there been a door? We opened up a door... that had a circle over it, but now this one says it's unlocked. Or there is a similar one unlocked. Is there one? Oh, right. Right. I remember where we are now. Let's go from here. Okay. Oh. Unlocked. Poem backwards with Fael. All right. Post it. 3 input antenna code. IJ lost Z. Apartment room plus coordinates in space. That would explain the link between the doors of the workshop and the bookcases. If my theory is correct, this will be a good way to avoid losing any more batteries as long as they stay slotted into a device. Very peculiar. We have this thing. Valid code. Morpheus lights a star. Oh. Oh, I guess that's maybe the first code, and then there's this. Are there like... How many stars are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total. Interesting. Okay. We know... Where did that one go? Oh, this has changed. Wait a minute. Or not changed, but this is a different model. We'll screenshot that. Okay. It hasn't changed it. Let me go look outside. Where's the thing? So, all right. I say, let's go ahead. We'll pause here. I feel like my brain's going to explode. So we'll pause here, and we should continue this to Mario. But yeah. I feel like these puzzles are very difficult, and there isn't a lot of direction, so it's sort of like it's a tough one. This is a tough game. Let's switch back over here. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. Okay. Oh, Lurkette's already off. I was gonna rate her if she was on. All right, that'll be it for us today. Friends, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Let's see. Emmett, thank you very much for the raid. That was our only major thingy today. Alert. Forgot to ask if you heard about the EA news. Is it about the CEO getting a bonus or whatever? Is that the news? Or what is the news? Was was the news? It's becoming a private company, is now owned by... It has been, hasn't it? Isn't it already? Or is there another studio that's... It's official now. Oh, okay. I think I feel like that's already been at least talked about for a bit. So, yeah, I'm not surprised, I guess. Oh, EA. They closed the deal. Okay, that's I must have heard like when the talk started or something. I just assumed it was like already done. Weird. I can't imagine that going well, but EA has not been, making great decisions anyway, so that's fine. They killed Dead Space, so they don't matter to me. I get that. EA's been making... really, the only EA game that I play related to that is Apex, since it's developed by Respawn, which is now owned by EA. So that's really the only EA game that I play, I think. But we'll see. That's very weird. Very, very weird. I can't imagine things will go very well for them. But anyway, friends, that is it for us today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. We will be back tomorrow. So I'll see you then. I love the world right now. It's going great. Yeah, it's going just wonderfully. Okay, there we go. That's it for us. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day and or night. Bye-bye.